Hi, my name is Sonia and I am 25 years old. Good morning or afternoon, depending on the time you are listening to this. And please be very welcome, ladies and gentlemen, binary friends, to my first ever talking show. And yes, I am very well aware of my beautiful and super thick accent. And if I change, you are wondering why I think my accent is beautiful. It's because that means I know two languages. It wasn't easy, but I did it. I proved myself that I was even smarter to how I think I was. Not saying that I am super extremely smart, just smarter to how originally I think I was. Well, at occasions I maybe very well hate my accent. At moments I still love it because it's a very well reminder that they once what I thought was impossible. Her English, which by the way was a very hard subject to me as a kid, and also kind of hate it for the same reason. Anyways, today I'm gonna try and talk about relationships, not only romantic ones, but family, friendship ones, and also a very important one, the relationship to oneself. And if you wanna know what the heck I'm talking about, then please be sure to stick around until the end. Then, without further ado, let's try and start with family relationships. Family. The ones who either had you since or you were on the belly or after adoption, or the ones you consider family members of whom society considers as your family. The ones who take care of you, hopefully. The ones who are supposed to sustain you through life, hardship, through health, through everything. What about them, you may ask? Well, the following. You know how sadly we live in a society that finds spanking as a very important benefactor for the upbringing of a child? Well, let me tell you why this is absolutely and completely wrong. It is unhealthy way to it is unhealthy way to discipline a child. There shouldn't be ever be screaming or any aggressive behavior or excuse for a parent to be reduced to such a horrendous act of toxicness. Sorry, but what should we do then? Well, I don't know. Have you actually tried to communicating with your child? But every time I ask my child, it says it's nothing. Well, obviously, because of all you screaming, hitting, or bullying to your child. Please, do not let be your child's first bully, but instead why not be your child's first friend? Ain't there a reason way better? Why not try uplifting your child, when they do something nice or when trying something new? They ain't hurting no one. Why not actually listening to them, to what they gotta say? Ask them what 100 days at school was. If your child is misbehaving, then tell them what or why is the reason of their misbehavior. Maybe they don't like your tone of voice, or maybe they don't like what you are suggesting to them. Who knows? Only the way of knowing is by talking with them. And FYI, if your child doesn't have learned to talk um, yet, just talk with them. Because even if they cannot add comments or answer to you, they're listening. Trust me, they are. They're very smart. And I added FYI. Through all honesty, fuck stereotypes. If your son wants to play with a Barbie or your daughter wants to play on the mud, then fucking let them. Respect their opinion, respect who they are, what they like, respect them. As long as they ain't hurting anybody, it's alright. But it hurts my feelings and what other people might think of me by letting them. Brenda, why are you telling me Are you telling me you care more about what people think than what a child feels? What is wrong with you? And remember though, yelling isn't discipline. Yelling to your child or children is child abuse. Yelling doesn't teach your kid or kids to do the right thing. It, on the contrary, it makes them being afraid of you. They become, they can become so afraid to a point that they're too afraid to tell you even the little things, even answer you to such a simple question like how's your day been, how you doing at school, because every time you ask them something, they're gonna think that you're gonna yell at it or hit them or do something else, and that's something that's gonna stick with them through life. That's mental and physical abuse. Do not do do not do what society tells you to do. Instead, build their trust. Accept them for who they are. Accept the answers that they tell you, and help them overcome difficulties by teaching them the right thing to do so. Teach them that it is okay to fail, that it's okay to cry, that it's okay that it's okay to feel, feelings, to feel sad, to feel maybe vulnerable, but help them overcome that by building their trust, by doing activities together, by talking about it. And I'm not saying that being vulnerable or being too sentimental is something you gotta overcome, because it's okay being that way. It's okay to cry. Let people feel okay to be that way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with having feelings. However, if there is an issue that you're having, is either in school, either with a family member, then listen to them. I am talking about those issues, not about just feeling kids feeling feelings. There is nothing to overcome with that. Just let them be. Let them being happy, being themselves. Let them enjoy being themselves. Let's do that. Do not be your child's first bully. Be their first friend. Can you imagine having your child refuse your hugs, your kisses, your affection, because it's simply too painful for them to show any kind of affection, because they think they're gonna get spanked, yelled at. Imagine having you yourself teaching that, teach them that affection, that the only affection they can get is being yelled at, being hitting at, and then that's a okay thing to receive. Like that's the only way for them to feel love. That's the only way to get affection from. And it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. So aff- show affections to your kid. Your kid might say things differently. They might maybe just tell you themselves what they're feeling, or they might not even tell you verbally. They might tell you tell you by squeezing your hand, by something, by hugging you, by looking at you in your eyes that um, they reciprocate your feelings of affection, that they trust you. Do not make your kids feel guilty about just feeling feelings. And this is the bare minimum of being a parent. Show them love, y'all. Show them love. If you don't plan on following any of what I just said, then please, for the sake of and safety of future generation and humankind, don't become a parent. Simple as that, to know. And FYI, please don't forget um you don't gotta be a parent to become a respectable member of society. Just be kind to others and spread love, not hate. It's acceptable, so punch them in the face if necessary. In fact, what society says honestly. Remember, by screaming at them, hitting them, you are damaging them through life, mentally and physically, and in their social life. You are their guide. They see you as a wise, saint, and masterful. So everything you teach to them, they will believe that is the right way for them to act, to believe, to teach them the right way. And who knows, they may thank you once instead of running away from you when they reach the age of adulthood. Also, please vaccinate your kids. That's I shouldn't even have to say this, but please vaccinate your kids. There are many topics I want to talk about family, but that will take me like 1,000 years. So I'm gonna stop here with family relationships. We may continue in another episode. Depends on y'all, honestly. So friendship can be hard to find, especially a healthy one. A friend should respect you. Respect when you want to talk. Respect your time, your space. They have to they have to respect who you are. And if they cannot do that, then maybe they're just not a healthy friend. Friendship is about not being scared of showing off your collection of plushies or sending each other's memes or whatever. It's about being confident who you are and you friend ain't being a dick about what you like or your preferences. It's about being about doing silly things together. About, about having that tea dinner to party. It's about having that power of friendship. Friendship power or whatever. It's about having that connection with someone without having being something romantically involved. Just, being friends. Like, okay, think about Naruto and Sasuke relationship. And I know it's been a while since I've read or even watched Naruto, but please hear me out. Like, at first they weren't the best of friends, but then because of the uh, but because of the friendship power, they became the best of friends. But then because they basically started having different kind of opinions. And honestly, this could have been resolved when I honest talk, but because of dramatic and plot effect, they didn't. So their bond was a bit rocking, a bit rocking out. But Naruto, my man, my man Naruto trusted him more than he trusted himself, even after a lot of people told him that he shouldn't, because let's be honest, he did some shit. And I'm not saying he shouldn't ignore that, because accepting your friend did some shit and calling him out on that, that's friendship. And at the end, um, after they had their battle going on, they had to talk, finally. And they became friends again, which is great. And what I'm trying to say with all this, uh, is that friendship can be found in the least person you least expect. So stop judging people in appearances is the first step, and then when have a different kind of opinion, y'all should just talk about it, because that's what friendship is also about: communication. Come to an understanding after hearing all opinions and coming up with a solution that will benefit all parties, or just accept your friend. And yeah, but please do not do what movies or anime tell you to do. Do not resolve your problem or issues with a battle to the dead. That's just for dramatic effect. But yeah, find a Naruto friend who will be there for you, call you on your bullshit, and have tearful reunions. So in a romantic relationship, like in any relationship, it's important communication, trust, um, compromise, and respect. Why? Why are they all important? Well, communication is important because, like in any kind of relationship, there's needs to be talk about the issues from both parties. If to realize if you guys got a problem going on, that's seeing that those feelings mutually. If there's an issue going on, then you guys should be able to resolve it, not by yelling, not by hitting each other, but by talking about it, by coming with a compromise that can benefit not only one person but all the parties. And communication is also important because, well, how else are you guys gonna, you know, communicate? And there's also like, I know sometimes when you're so connected with someone, like sometimes there's not even gonna be a like talking. You can be just standing with each other, and you both feel right. I mean, it's really hard to find that connection with someone just just by being close to each other. You guys find that enjoyment, that happiness. I haven't found one already, but we'll see what happens. But that ain't what's important right now. And if you find that kind of relationship, then you should keep it. You should do all what you gotta do to keep it. And I'm not being forcing someone to go out with me, go out being persistent. No, don't do that. Like that's being a stalker. Like if someone tells you no, then that's it. There's no, oh yeah, I gotta try harder or even harder and harder and harder. No, that person already told you their response, their answer. So you guys stop. Yes, it's gonna be hard for you to let go of your feelings with, uh, but you're gonna have to do it because you cannot keep on crushing someone that doesn't want your love. And do not belittle that person or do not force the person or do not be angry with the person. When you find your person or your persons or people actually, um, since the first moment, there's gonna be that connection. So there's a reason why. There's a reason why the relationship didn't work. There's a reason why. And trusting someone when they wanna go out with their friends, when they wanna go to a certain party, or just go out, have have just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that uh, they gotta let go of their friendship. They stop being friends with their friends. That ain't how it is. Romantic relationships and friendship relationships are on the same line. Or no one is less important on one is more important than the other one. Like I'm not gonna go around my partner's cell phone to see if they're being faithful or not. No, I gotta be able to trust them. If I'm not be able to trust them, then I shouldn't be in a relationship. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you cannot trust your partner. If for every little thing that they want to do, you keep on belittling them and telling them not to do it and hurting their feelings and being angry about it, then no, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you're that kind of person. If you don't have a relationship, it's okay. A romantic one, I mean. Like, do not listen what society says. You don't gotta be uh, married and with children by the age of 20 or 22. No. You can keep on living your life, just enjoying your moment. Because when it is time for that, it's gonna come. Every single little things comes at their best moment in life. Or maybe you're not in the best moment, but you still got a lot to deal with in your life. But there's a reason why that thing or things are happening in that moment in your life. Every moment have a time, and so enjoy those little moments that you have. Enjoy them, and man, romantic relationships are one that like they get built. Something that you gotta build from. Um, it doesn't have a start or it doesn't have an ending. And romantic relations should always begin with being friendship relationship. It doesn't go from, oh yeah, I wanna be your boyfriend or girlfriend or your partner. You gotta and start from there. No, there's gotta be someone before that happen because or else it's gonna be like a regular relationship. I don't know if you feel, but yeah, like I don't really want to talk about my experiences because I just wanna forget that. But it is way better, way better when you have a romantic relationship with someone that you already have a bond with. You already have that connection, that sync going on. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot of things I want to talk about romantic relationships. But right now, my mind ain't working that alright. Got too many things. I guess I kind of remember about my past and whatever. Talking about it. And, but yeah, just like being a parent, you shouldn't yell to your partner. You shouldn't hit them or do any physical or mental harm to them. There shouldn't be any of that because if you do, or if they do, there's that's a toxic relationship. And once there is a toxic relationship going on, it ain't always in healthy. Like it's unhealthy. That kind of relationship, basically. And, and even if you don't ever find your romantic partner, that's also alright. Like just enjoy life, man. Like there's so much things going on, so many places for you to go, and sure, romantic relationship can be nice. They can when they're healthy, and not like society says is it's game over or whatever. No, like if you value your partner as you should be, it shouldn't be game over. It should be like a new beginning, a kind of like a new adventure going on. So yeah, love your partner and and work together with them through the hardships of life. Do it together, but also remember to give them their space, because that's nice too to have your little space, and do not belittle them if they want to have some, because sometimes the world just gives so much pain and not enough rest for you to overcome some difficulties in your life. And sometimes you need that rest. You need to take a break sometimes. Remember that. And also, you don't gotta pay like um you don't have to put on show for someone like to fall in love with you. You don't gotta um be someone that you're not. You shouldn't be afraid or shy to tell them what you like or show them your collection of games, showing your collection of plushie, of frogs, of whatever that you got going on that you like, or your collection of DVDs of anime that you like. You should be. It makes your partner doesn't like what you like. They should be. They should be okay with you liking the stuff. They should be able to. I don't know. Enjoy you being so happy about watching them, about enjoying what you like. Like, but most important of all, besides love, obviously, you should value them not only as a partner, but also as a person that they are. You should always be glad to have them in your life. You should let them enjoy being themselves. You should be happy for them when they get something new, when they get happiness from something that comes from a place or somewhere that isn't necessarily from you, like from they can get happiness from watching their favorite anime, from watching their favorite series or something. You should be feel happy about that, and yeah, respect them, love them, communicate with them, do all that. Hold on, I just kind of remembered that I actually uh write like songs or lyrics or poems. So I'm pretty sure I wrote about romantic relationships. So I wanna see what I wrote about it. I was, oh my god, I'm just reminding myself that I actually try once to do a book. I'm kind of still thinking about it. Like I don't know. And oh my gosh, there's so many songs that I have done. But let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, there's so many. But let me see if there's one for like romantically. Oh, okay. So I kind of like this that I wrote a while back. It's called I Want, and it goes like this. I ain't gonna sing it because I cannot sing for. I'm just had the worst ever. So, but I'm gonna try to just um read it. I don't want a relationship that was meant to be, but one that we both decided upon. Because we chose to be together, one of commitment, respect, communication, love, and trust, not for fate or destiny, but one of commitment and one of compromise. A relationship that may have hardships along the way. They will have to fight against the promise, but not with each other. Something which a lot of people seem to think a healthy relationship is the one I want. Sure, we may have our ups and downs, but the only one resolve the issue. It will just make everything worse. Communication is the answer. Collaboration is the answer. It is us versus each other. It is us against the problem. And it definitely not out from a fairy tale with dragons at all, but a real one. Just like one with so much more. A love that makes me feel warm, even in the freezing cold water. One that appreciates me and respects me. One that, no matter how much annoying I can be sometimes, or how different we seem to be, one that starts with friendship and then romance starts blooming just as easy. One with happiness, one with appreciation, one we love with so much love, the butterfly be living inside, always and forever, just like our love. Okay, so a little bit different, which how actually it was, because remember, was a while back that I wrote it. There's a lot of lyrics to like one of my poems or songs are called My Non-Romantical Friends. Another one is called Toxic to the Core. That's one of my favorite ones, honestly. But I ain't gonna talk about that one for now. There's also Angsty Human Being. Oh my gosh, I love that one too. But I can talk about them some other day, not today. If you like to, that is. But yeah, remember, learning to love yourself ain't easy. It literally has taken me years to finally love myself. But it's all about acceptance. It's all about that. Also remember, let's say no to shouting, let's say no to shame, let's say no to belittling, let's say no to calling, let's say no to all unhealthy relationships, either a romantic one or a friendship or a family one. I will not let fear, pain, hurt be inside my home. Only love, warmth, communication, trust, commitment, and invited in my home and in myself. Please have a wonderful life and live yourself to the fullest. Even if all you want to do is take whole a whole day of just napping. That's okay. Trust me. It is way more than okay. I don't think a lot of people have realized this, but a romantic relationship ain't the only one kind of relationship that can last forever. A friendship relationship can too. Friendship, like in any relationship, is not only to receive, but also to give. You gotta, they gotta treat you right, and you gotta treat them right too. Friendship is when you could just be yourself, like it's okay to depend on them from time to time, and then depend on you from time to time, but not all the time. Like I said, they need their space, and you need your space too. So I don't even know why it's this imminent thing. Like when I don't know why some people like to belittle their friends. Like, oh my god, you're so weird. Oh my god, you're stupid. You're imbecile. And something. Like, you don't gotta belittle your friends. I mean, you hurt their feelings, and that just ain't right. And but then at the same time, I know some friends like kind of like to joke around, but you gotta see what stuff you can joke around with your friends and what stuff you shouldn't. And a good way to know this is actually by talking, communicating. Just like a romantic relationship, you gotta talk. A friendship too. In friendship, you gotta communicate. You gotta have the value, have the respect. In a way, having a friendship is kind of like having a sibling or siblings. Like you joke around each other, but you also know you also got each other. Like a sibling relationship's kind of weird to describe because sometimes like me and my brother, when sometimes we see each other first thing in the morning, what we do is like we send each other the middle finger, and I don't know, that's how we greet each other. It's weird, I know, and it's kind of like um kind of messed up in a way, but we know we ain't hurting each other feelings, so it's kind of right. But 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 if you realize you get a feeling that your friend or your sibling, anyone, is being hurt by your words or by whatever you're doing, by your actions, then yeah, you should talk about it and maybe most possibly just don't do that stuff again. Like in any relationship, a friendship relationship isn't found, but it's built. Just think about it this way. Like a farmer needs nutrients for the man, I forgot the word for English. Hold on. Okay, so let me rewind a little bit. So just like a farmer needs nutrients for the seed to form, Love needs its nutrients, communication, trust, respect, compromise. This is all very important for a love, for a relationship to work, either in love, either in friendship, and for oneself too. I kind of feel like there's a lot I want to talk about, but for now, let's talk about the relationship to oneself. So, sometimes trying your best every day can be tiresome and unhealthy. Like, it's okay to take a step back and take a rest. You can continue again tomorrow or when you recover. Accept your body has limits. Accept you have your limits. Be proud of you and take care of yourself. This is one of the main points I want to talk about. Look, adulthood life can be hard as fuck sometimes. But that don't mean you can enjoy it or do things you love. So if you want to take your deserving nap or with your Digimon plushie or your blankie or whatever, you can just take a nap with it and then get up and get to work again. Learning when to take a stop, take a rest while looking back at everything you have accomplished, even with everything good and bad happening in your life, while thinking you're gonna handle it, but you did it. You made it through, so be proud. Cause yeah, life can be sometimes rough, but you did it. Love your bodies. They're perfect. Don't listen to the police. They don't know anything about art. Also, I just wanted to add this quote that kind of wrote back some time ago. No baby is born being violent, baby being a bully. But with the society we are living in, there's that acting like one. Raised to be better, raised to respect the culture, the religion, the genders of others, etc. Raised to love, raised to punch the bullets in the face. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that not only you gotta respect someone else, but you also gotta respect yourself. You gotta have the love, have the stress, have that communication, have that compromise. Everything that you get, it should be received. And I'm not talking about if you're being nice to others, you also gotta like you also gotta receive some goodness because life sadly doesn't work like that. You can be the most nicest person in the world, but you can also receive nothing at all just from being nice. But you can also be the meanest guy in the whole world, the proudest, the bitterest. You may think you deserve everything, and you take a lot from other people that truly need it, but you feel like you need it more, so you take it, and the person who resists everything. Sadly, life kinda works like that. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is. And yes, you can be bitter, you can be angry, you can be bitter towards the world is pushing you to go through so much stuff, so much suffering that you gotta deal with. You can be mad, you can be angry, but don't let that stop you, from being kind, from instead tell the world, fuck you. I ain't going to do what you're trying to me to become an angry, bitter person. Yes, I can be bitter, but I can also be sweet at the same time. I don't gotta do what you tell me to do. I can do things my own way and still be kind, still be nice towards a world of bitterness, of madness. Choose kindness instead of hate. Choose love instead of hate. So what I'm trying to say, I'm saying you shouldn't work, you shouldn't do this, but it's also important for you to take a break. Take a break, take your rest, and do it again the next day. A little by little, hopefully, you receive some goodness in your life like you deserve. And heck yeah, love your bodies, love who you are, love yourself, love your family. With a reason though. Like you shouldn't just love your family like because society says so. You gotta love your family because you want it to. I don't know. You feel like fuck what society says you should do and you do. It's your life. And the only person that's gonna stick with you around through your whole life is you. Nobody else but you. So be you and be proud. Be you and respect each other. Don't just respect because you wanna be respected. Not in the kind of way like I'm nice to people until they do something wrong to me and finally then I start being mean just because I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired. I haven't left that long, but I'm really tired. But that don't mean I won't stop being nice. I won't ever. I don't want ever for life to change me that much. So yeah, just love each other, love yourself, be proud, and please vaccinate your kids. Loving yourself ain't only about loving yourself, it's about enjoying being yourself. And remember, once you finish for the day, that day that you just ended, you don't have to do it again. No more. There's no rewind of that day. So take a take a breather, let it out, take your rest, and do it again tomorrow. Because sadly, those bills ain't gonna pay themselves. So work, do what you gotta do, but don't forget to rest.